Hey, you tuned in to 105.1
The music muscle of the shows.
and V 105.9.
The vibe.
Y'all know we got our new song we got to play, so keep it locked in to the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama. That's 105.1
The music muscle of the shows.
and V 105.9, the
The
vibe. We'll be right
vibe.
back, guys. All right, guys, you tuned in to 105.1
The music muscle of the shows.
and V 105.9.
The vibe.
Welcome to Thursday, y'all. It's Thursday. We're thankful Thursday, I guess. Thank you. Now, we don't want to listen to the Price is Right. But thank you for tuning in to the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama. That's 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and V 105.9, the vibe. And y'all got to like our new song now. Don't be saying y'all don't like our new song. It's jazzy. Ain't that right?
Yeah, girl, it's very jazzy.
Yeah, I just had somebody to hit us up and say, tell the old school preacher they don't like our new song. I said, that's all right. Y'all got to get with it. It's a new year. It's a new opportunities. So with those new opportunities, make sure you check out for our new we have some job openings here at Knox Media Group. Make sure you apply for our sales and digital marketing representative. You can go to our website, not to our website. You can send us an email at info@knoxmediagroupinc.org if you're interested in applying. And also, you can send us through our DM. So we have different opportunities here, sales, representative, digital marketing representatives. It's 2026. It's time to do something different. Digital marketing is actually taking over. So we want to make sure that you're a part of the growing company. So make sure y'all do that. Get with us and send in your resumes today for the new digital marketing and sales representative opportunities. So follow us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Twitch. And when you go to our YouTube page, make sure you like and subscribe. And church announcer, let them know what's going on with our new giveaway.
So we are giving away now. We're going to be posting some questions on our YouTube page. And each day we're going to have a question for everyone. So you have to like and subscribe to our YouTube page. And with these questions, we have to reach either 1,051 comments or 1,059 comments. And a lucky person will win either $151 or $159. So you have to like and subscribe to our YouTube page.
All right. And so today's question is
when should you have a baby shower?
or when should you
So
start having baby showers?
That's your question. So the question, that's your question for, and then you also, when you put in the comments, make sure you give your email address. So you could be one of those lucky persons to win $151.
Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all go to our YouTube page, and for the question of today, you have to put your answer on YouTube because we're building up our subscribers. I know a lot of people keep asking why we haven't given away a car. We had to get to 50,000 subscribers, so y'all got to keep subscribing, keep interacting on our YouTube page. Go ahead and do that now. But before we get ahead of anything, we're gonna take a quick little break. But you know you're tuned in to the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama. That's 105.1.
The music muscle of the shows.
And V 105.9.
The vibe.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. But make sure you keep it locked in. Tell everybody we're not going anywhere, but make sure you keep it locked in. We'll be right back, guys. We're tuned in to 105.1
The music muscle of the shows.
and V 105.9.
The vibe.
All right, guys, we are back. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening with us today to the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama. I know earlier, if you're just tuning in, make sure you get in on our giveaway. We will be giving away at least $105 or $105.1 and $105.9. Is that right? I have to go back
$151 or
and
$159.
$159. Okay, guys, so $151 and $159. So make sure y'all go ahead and go to our YouTube page and subscribe and leave a comment. Today's question right now is, when should you stop having baby showers? I know I was talking with someone this morning and they said after one or two babies, after one baby, they say it's almost time up for having baby showers. But when you get to 4 and 5 babies, they say you shouldn't be having baby showers anymore. That's their opinion. I'm not sure. Right now, I feel like they're having a little bit too many showers. They have a gender reveal. They have a baby shower. They have a welcome home baby. I'm like, okay, now, what's the purpose of all the different showers? That's my thought. Why are we having so many?
Well, I personally think when it comes to having baby showers, a lot of people probably have baby showers because they don't really have family to, or their baby daddy is not around, and they don't really have that people to help them support, what they need for their child. So I don't see anything wrong with having a baby shower every time you have a child.
Well, I don't know. I'm one of those ones. I just feel like some things sometimes you're not financially at that point of taking care of kids, and then you steady having more and more babies. So therefore, why should you do it or something like that? So I'm not really sure. I have a preference. I'm kind of a private person when it comes to things like that. So I just feel like sometimes people do. A lot of married people do showers now. So
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. That's why I wanted to ask the question: when do you think we should stop having baby showers? So y'all make sure you go to YouTube and put your answers out there. I know you're listening. Put your answers out there, and there's no wrong or right answers to the question. We're just trying to get the opinion, get the feedback of different things that's going on. We just want, these are reality questions because people want to know it all the time. They ask the question all the time: when should you not have baby showers anymore? So go out there and answer that question. But today is one of my favorites' birthday. I want to send a happy birthday shout out to Jeter Jones. Today is Jeter Jones, the king of trail ride. So happy birthday to Jeter Jones. I know somebody's listening and feel the same way that I am. So happy birthday to Jeter Jones today, the king of trail ride.
Happy birthday.
Yes. Remember yesterday, Precious, we were talking about the Ford employee who was mocking President Trump, and he was suspended for that.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, his GoFundMe, the GoFund that someone set up for him, because they felt bad that he was suspended on the rights of, freedom of rights, that, they felt like what he did wasn't wrong.
Okay.
His GoFundMe right now is up to $800,000.
Wow.
$800,000 is what his GoFundMe is at right now. And basically, people, they got people saying they ain't seen nothing wrong with what he did. And they feel that Ford was wrong for suspending him and things like that. But they have raised $800,000 for that.
That is crazy. So yeah, he has really he's come up from from losing his job. That's wow. $800,000.
$800,000 for
Wow.
Ford.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That
Also
is
in the
crazy.
news, this here is absolutely crazy, and I didn't know this, and I mean, I guess I should have been aware, but for Alabama is one of the highest um, cities, or I mean, highest states for the drug use of fentanyl between 24 and August of last year. 900 Alabamians died from the overdose of drug use, according to the CDC. 900
Over the whole state of Alabama.
for the state of
That's
Alabama.
a lot of people.
Yes, for the state of Alabama. We are one of the number one users of fentanyl.
Wow. And you mentioned that I read that Trump has canceled um, funding for mental health
Mm.
um, establishments. So a lot of people that is going through drug use, alcohol use, they can't. These facilities won't be able to have any funding to help these people that are going through their mental
Rehab.
health
Is it?
issues. And I feel like that's, I don't know why he's hurting a lot, why he wants to hurt a lot of people.
I don't know.
Why would you take that type of funding away from people that has addictions that they need help with? And now you taking the funding away from these facilities that they're now it's gonna be an issue for a lot of people to go in to get the rehab that they need.
Yeah, and that's crazy, but and I guess that's why a lot of people was looking at the issues, thinking, okay, it's good to bring him in, and he's going to be a great president. But to me, this is just my perspective. It just seems as if he's bringing in a lot of hate crimes, a lot of dislike. He's hindering people from doing, if they want to rehab themselves or want to get help. And now the benefits are not out there. So therefore, a lot of people are not at the point of being able to be helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
So,
see someone has made a post on your question already,
okay.
where they commented on your question. If
What
you
they
have
say?
a baby that is the same sex as the last baby you had, you shouldn't ask people to continue to take care of your new baby.
Right. So if you got three boys, you shouldn't have but one baby shower. But but then it
Yeah,
goes
but what
back to
about
the.
diapers and wipes and bottles and
I
stuff
just
of that
feel
nature?
I feel like every time we turn around, people are having baby showers just because. I mean, I know it's they're doing it as a celebration. Sometimes these baby showers, they so over the top. I feel like if you can spend $1,000 on a baby shower, you can put them $1,000 up for your child,
That's
because you're
true.
not doing anything but entertaining someone else. So if you're gonna spend $1,000 for decoration, food, um, a DJ,
Yeah.
and everything else, take that money and put towards your child. And
Baby.
I'm
But if
not
you got
having,
it, but a lot of people, if you got it like that, then I guess they feel like they can do it. If they,
but a lot of people actually don't have it. I mean, you started
right,
off very plain. A lot of people don't have it like that, and that's the reason they're having showers.
right,
And then you struggling,
yeah,
or for instance, the person I was talking to this morning, they're not even their family member on baby number 4, and instead of them having a shower, I mean, they wasn't really worried about the well-being. They not at the point of taking care of baby number 4, but they were worried about at Christmas time the other 3 kids getting Christmas presents. So they sending out text messages to the family members asking, hey, can you help provide for Christmas, knowing you had a baby on the way in January. But then it comes back to the point, you done told your kids there's no Santa Claus. So if their kids already know mom and dad is struggling, they shouldn't be expecting nothing, no way.
that's true.
So
That's true.
I feel like a lot of us have our priorities mixed up. We always worried about pleasing someone else, especially when it comes to baby shower. if you're going to spend that type of money on a baby shower, you shouldn't even be having a baby shower. Take
Yeah.
that money and stock up on some diapers
On
or
some diapers. You're
and
exactly right.
different things, because you already know you're gonna need it
Right.
because you're doing it as a celebration for somebody else.
So do you feel like that's a handout? They asking for a handout?
No, I think a lot of people not even looking for a handout. I think people are just having celebrations, and then it comes back where they want to then they'll come back 6 months later and not have everything they need. I don't even think a lot of them look at it as a handout. I think a lot of them actually look at it, they're trying to have a party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, I look at it that way. I just look at it, a lot of them not looking for a handout because a lot of them actually, like you say, they can take care of themselves. Um, some of them are able to take care of themselves, but a lot of them just feel the need of having a party.
Right. I
So
agree.
I'm not sure.
I agree on that. So I was looking at on the in the sports. So I love to watch football. I don't got into watching football a little bit. So John um, Harbaugh was
Uh-huh.
with the Ravens,
Okay.
and so him and um, Jackson had got into a little altercation. So John got fired. So now the New York Jets are looking into, I mean the New York Giants, I'm sorry, is looking into hiring him as their coach. So I'm actually going to put my question that I was going to use for tomorrow, but I'm going to go ahead and put it out. So do you feel like um, people should lose their jobs because of what someone else's input was?
No, I shouldn't, but it happens all the time. That goes back to what we were talking about, that at will. I mean, those are comments of somebody else. Somebody else may not feel the same way you feel, and they might want to fire you for that reason. You know what I'm saying? That's where the at will law come in effect.
Yeah, but I just feel like it's wrong. It is wrong that you should fire somebody off of what somebody else has said.
That's a part of people getting their feelings and valuing other people over than what's right and what's wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I mean, and truly in this society, and that's the same way our president is acting, getting in your feelings, and then he's throwing these fits, and then same incident with Ford. Ford suspended this man for the fact of him saying something about President Trump, and they looked at it that he's going to be, in a bad state.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you suspend somebody, you're looking at, okay, I'm gonna suspend him. He's gonna suffer. And actually, and it came up here on the up. Cause
Yeah.
$800,000, man, they ain't even gotta bring me back. Bye. They can
I
call
know
me
that's right.
today. Call me today. Bye.
Uh-huh.
You thought you were hurting me. You helped me.
That's right. I'm talking about a big help. Like
Yes.
a big help. Y'all should have fired me a long time ago if I knew I was gonna raise
If
this
I
type of money.
listen, if I knew y'all was gonna get mad at me over Trump and somebody else, I mean, in there, same people had the same. They didn't, they thought Ford did wrong.
Right. Yeah.
So,
It's
but
crazy. So how's the
sometimes
weather in Florence?
today it is pretty cold. The high is gonna be 39 degrees.
39.
Today, 39, but it's
Yeah.
sunshiny.
It's cold. We're at 50. The highest we're gonna get today is with 46 degrees today, and then we'll jump back up into the 50s on tomorrow. But 46 degrees is 43 degrees right now in Dothan.
Well,
With the
right
highest
now
we're gonna get is 46. But we got a little sunshine. So
it's very sunny here today. It's the high today is gonna be 37 degrees. Tomorrow will be cloudy, 51 degrees. And it's going to be like a roller coaster all weekend.
all
Saturday
weekend.
44, Sunday 39. So it's up and down all weekend. Like I said, just dress accordingly. I know people be looking at me because I ain't gonna put no hat on my head, but I have some gloves on and a coat on in a minute.
So you gonna be outside this weekend?
No, I'm actually going home, going to Mississippi. My cousin actually passed away, so I'll be going home to a funeral this weekend. And it's crazy. It's like, you always think about now. I look at things a whole lot different. It's like you never know.
Right.
And so that's why I tell people all the time, value those that you're around, love on people, value people, and definitely respect people. And we in a culture right now where people don't respect one another, and
Right.
people are always looking to look better than someone, or they think they're looking better than someone. And that story with Ford is gonna stick in my head. It's gonna come up. People come up all the time. So you just got to do what's right by people and love on your people.
That's
Because
right.
my cousin, he had actually just celebrated a birthday this year, in January. Just celebrated his 48th birthday. So
Oh wow.
it makes a difference. So you just got to do what's right by everybody. But
That's
I
right.
just someone text me, but I need them to go to our Facebook page actually and make this our YouTube page, not our Facebook page, our YouTube page, and make their comment. They said the first baby, it's a traditional full baby shower. They should have a full baby shower. They say typically on a second or later babies, no large shower, maybe a gathering. Maybe you have something where people come and drop something off, not an actual party
That should be after your first baby.
after your first baby.
Okay. So not a full baby shower, but just if you want to donate or
Maybe
give me
yeah, you
anything,
want to
just
do a
drop it
drop
off
off
and we.
or something like that.
That's yeah. I can agree with that too.
Yeah.
That would be,
They
you
say
know,
have a
you
focus
saving
of what
money.
you want to have a focus of what you want to give out. But we're gonna take us a quick little break. One more break, y'all. I gotta get my I gotta get the birthday boy song out right now. Like I said, today's Jeter's birthday, so I'm gonna play one of his songs. So we'll do that. But y'all make sure y'all keep it going. Have a good week. But make sure y'all go to our YouTube page and subscribe, and go to our Facebook page. Go to all our social media pages and subscribe for everything that's going on. But make sure you do that. And keep it locked into the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama, where our motto is love, unity, and diversity. So make sure y'all do that. And also, we'll talk about some advertising opportunities when we come back, and talk about our job opportunities as well. So we got a lot to talk about when we come back, y'all. But we want to make sure you know which station is your chosen radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama. That's 105.1
The music muscle of the shows.
and V 105.9.
The vibe.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. You're tuned in to 105.1
The music muscle of the shows.
and V 105.9.
The vibe.
All right, guys, that was my friend Jeter Jones. Um, and again, today is his birthday, so happy birthday to the King of Trail Ride.
Happy birthday, Jimmy Jones.
Yeah, so we just wanted to wish him a happy birthday. And that's one of Mona's favorite songs, Black Stallion. Yeah. So thank y'all for tuning in. But make sure y'all go download our app. That's Knox Media Group. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Amazon Music, and all of our Facebook pages. A Knox Media Group, 105V, 105.9, 105.1, the music muscle of the shows. We have so many, but also make sure you go to our YouTube page and subscribe. And today, make sure you leaving comments. Once I get 105 1,059 or 1,051 comments on today's question, you're going to win a prize. So make sure y'all go ahead and do that. And it's cash money, y'all. You know how we do it. So make sure y'all do that.
Cash money.
So make sure y'all go ahead, and the question today, and we have several people that has been commenting, and I need y'all to go to our YouTube page and put your comments out there. When should you stop having baby showers? So that was a good question. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and put that answer that question, answer it on our YouTube page, and when you get there, tell other people to go with you, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page. That's Knox Media Group. And leave a comment for what you think. There's no right or wrong answer. So we will be putting those answers in drawing, and someone will win $105. I mean, $51 or $159. So make sure y'all do that. So we have been having a lot going on, a lot to talk about. Pressure, do you remember the apple bottom jeans?
Yes, I had me a pair.
Girl,
Didn't have an apple bottom, but I had me a pair of apple bottom jeans.
Yes. Well, apple bottom jeans. Nelly is bringing them back.
What?
Nelly will be bringing back the apple bottom jeans. So, I was laughing because I remember the song that had the apple bottom jeans with the boots with the fur.
Boots with the fur. That's it.
Well, Nelly will be bringing back the apple bottom jeans.
Wow. Okay,
Yes.
have to give me a pair. Got me a pair of apple bottom jeans. Because like I said, I had me a pair, but I didn't have no apple bottom at that time. But I don't grew up to a young woman, so I think I can fit in some apple bottom jeans now.
Well, they have the apple bottoms are coming back. Nelly is bringing back the apple bottom jeans.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, Nelly.
You gonna get you a pair?
No.
Why? You don't like wearing jeans?
No, I love jeans. I got a pair of jeans today.
So
It's just I don't like things all across my butt. that ain't my style.
you won't fit you. So you probably won't feel it. I mean, it's gonna be on your pocket. So how you gonna know it's just the fact that you know that it's back there.
You remember the apple bottom went from one pocket to the next pocket.
No, it just had the two apples on the pockets.
Well, I don't.
Well, the pair I had, it just had the two apples on the pockets.
You listen. The ones I seen that Nelly trying to do, he doing word. He gonna have some that have apple bottom.
Oh, it's gonna be written all the way across.
Yes, I don't know none of it.
Okay.
I've never gotten big into clothing, where the wording across my bottom. Because, and I was listening to a sermon by, and I hadn't looked it up to make sure it's actually true. And I wish the old school preacher, I'm going to have to get his understanding. But I was listening to Pastor Jamal Bryant, and he made a statement, and it just makes all the sense in the world. And he was saying that, remember, I don't know if you remember as growing up in the church how the ushers used to put their hand behind them as they were walking up the aisle. And he stated that was a stigma that came from so the men wouldn't be looking at the women bottoms.
So they were that was the way of them
Wait, they were
hiding their
hiding.
balls by putting their hands. But you would think that would make
Bro,
it more
I would
obvious
thought it
though.
would bring more attention, but
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It would bring it more attention with their hands being behind their back.
right. But that's what he stated. So I said I was gonna look it up to see. But but that's what he was saying. And I was like, and and then it makes you think about, with the Bible verses say, come, come as you are. And then sometimes you wear what you want to wear. Some people been just left the club and wearing their club clothes, like the apple bottom jean. So that's gonna bring attention to you. And then
Right.
you get upset if somebody's looking at you.
Yeah. Because that definitely will bring attention to you.
Yes.
Yeah. That's crazy though. But they don't do that. So they don't do that more. I mean, they don't do that um,
I
now
don't see it. I don't see it as. I don't
as
see it as
often.
tradition as often now.
Okay. Okay.
It seemed like a tradition that's kind of went out the window.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I also read in the news. So a guy shot his girlfriend in the back of the head while she was asleep because she fussed at him because he urinated in front of the bathroom door.
What?
So he was upset with her
Uh huh.
because she fussed at him about urinating in the front of the bathroom door.
Wow.
Ain't that something? Like, how can you get mad at someone because you doing something that's very disturbing?
Yeah,
That's just
that's.
nasty.
And then you gonna
And then
shoot somebody else.
you killed her because of that.
Exactly.
Now you look stupid. Now people ask you, well, why you in here? My girlfriend, she fussed at me because I urinated in front of the bathroom door. Like that's just crazy.
Mm. Wow.
So my condolences go to the family of the young lady that lost her life because of stupidity, just craziness, just
Mm.
craziness. But in the event of me giving my condolences, if anyone need any funeral services, uh, um, anywhere in the Wiregrass, anywhere in the Wiregrass area, anywhere in Alabama, anywhere in the state of Alabama, you can always call us at S&K Mortuary. We are running a special now at $39.95. That is a complete funeral. That is with the casket, and we also have our cremation starting at $13.99. So that is at S&K Mortuary. We at 1039 North Rain Street here in Dothan, Alabama. You can give us a call 334-792-4141, or you can stop by, or if you can't come to us, one of our licensed funeral directors will come to you. So if you need any type of funeral home needs, any funeral services, let S&K be the person that you call. Again, our address is 1039 North Rain Street in Dothan, Alabama, or you can call us 334-792-4141. And these offers are limited time. So that's $39.95 for a complete service and $13.99 for our cremations.
Wow. You can't beat that, guys. So make sure you get in contact with S&K Mortuary. Um. Also,
Well, we keeping memories alive.
that's right. Colette Colvin. Do you remember who she was?
No.
She actually ended up not being famous, but she was riding a bus, and she was put off or whatever. She was an American pioneer, but the leaders of Montgomery felt her circumstances, being a poor teenage pregnant and darker skinned black girl, made her less respectful or ideal symbol of the movement compared to adult medium class NAACP Rosa Parks. So she didn't get any recognition for the bus boycott or whatever, but she was actually put off prior to Rosa Parks.
Oh,
So
okay.
so she actually passed away yesterday. Um, but she never did really get any recognition for that. So she was first prior to Rosa Parks in December of 1955.
Oh, okay. It's always good to know your history.
Yeah,
That was
so
one of my worst subjects in school. I hated history. I
yeah,
hated it.
yeah.
When it
So
was time
she,
for us to do um, our I don't forgot the name of the test. Uh,
your reports,
the
was
test
standardized
that you
testing,
take at the end of the year.
standardized testing. You don't
SAT.
remember?
That's what it is. When it was
Oh,
time for us
okay.
to take our SAT test, I failed history 3 or 4 times. I hated it. I hated history. And I finally said, okay, Lord, this is my last time that I'm able to take this test. Let me pass this test. And I passed it. Finally passed my that history test. But it's always good to know your history and your
Yeah.
background
Yeah, they
and
felt
where you come
they
from.
felt like she was less trustworthy because she was a minor. She was only 15, and she was pregnant.
Mm,
Yeah, but that was part of it. She did. Based on different things, she did end up being. They did make history out of her. So that was Colette Colvin.
okay.
And as Mona would say, did you know
I,
that? So yes, she did actually. She was in his, she was part of history.
okay.
Yeah, so they actually had that. So if you're looking for a job, Knox Media Group 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and V 105.9, the vibe, we are looking for sales and digital sales representatives. So call us today at 256-712-2888, or you can send us your resume at info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. Hit us up in our DM. We're always checking that. So make sure you do that as well. And let us know if there's the opportunities that you may be interested in. And also make sure you go to our YouTube page. And don't forget our question of today. When should you stop having baby showers? So make sure y'all go and put those questions out there, put the answers out there. Let's not text them to us, put them on YouTube, and also leave. Once you put your answer out there on YouTube, also make sure you leave your email address so we know who we're going to be sending that money to for that time. So that's $105. Um, no, $151 or $159. I'm reading my notes. Got to make sure I keep it on right. I got to give you the right information. So $151 or $159. So make sure you're doing that and keeping it up. So we got a lot going on. I mean, also, if you're interested in getting any funeral shirts, birthday shirts, graduation shirts, graduation is around the corner. They just started off a new semester, and you already know it will be graduation time before you know it. So if you dream it, we make it. We got graduation shirts, we have birthday shirts. We would design them, custom make them to fit you. So make sure you do that. We got them all kinds of opportunities for you, and all we need is for you to be part of it. So make sure you do that. Get in your orders, and our motto is "You dream it, we make it." We also have the 360 booth, so make sure you get with us, capture all your smiles, all of your moments, because that's what we like to do. So make sure you do that as well. And you can call us and book those different items. You can call us at 256-712-2888, and we will get you in the loop of
That's
everything that's
right.
going
That's
on.
right. All right, you
So,
guys. Well, I got to get up out of here. I got to go to some work. I got some meetings that I got to do. So I will.
all right. So Precious had to leave us, y'all. Bye, church announcer. So, but make sure y'all keep us locked in from the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama, where we love you, and all we want you to do is keep it locked in. And if you're out and about, ask your ask those who are supporting you. Ask those that you are supporting, not that supporting you. Ask those that you are supporting. Hey, who are you advertising with? Who are you sponsoring? Ask them to be one of Knox Media Group sponsors, and they can do so. All you got to do is call us here at the radio station, and one of us will come by. And we got some great specials starting at the low low. So if you call us, we'll make sure we do that. And also, if you have any public service announcements, make sure you send them to info at knoxmediagroupinc.org. That's info at knoxmediagroupinc.org. I know there's a couple of not Black History, there's a couple of Martin Luther King events coming up. So make sure you get us the information to those. We'll get the information out within the next couple of days. So make sure you send us the information. And again, send it to info at knoxmediagroupinc.org. That's info at knoxmediagroupinc.org. And we'll get those informations out to you. Also, this coming weekend, make sure y'all leave your water dripping because it's going to be cold, off and on cold for the rest of this weekend. Don't want any pipes busting or anything like that. That's a bad thing. We don't want that to happen. But make sure you're also take care of yourself. If you have doctor's appointments or anything like that, you know you got something going on. Let's not run away from what's going on because you never know. It's just, look, the doctors are there for a reason. They're not to just put us on medications and things like that. Because sometimes I have been to the doctor and I don't even take some of the medicines. But you need to be aware of what's happening in your body, things like that. And, take care of yourself. But if you don't know, if you don't go to the doctors and get your screenings, you don't know what's going on with you. So make sure you take care of yourself. I just got someone else. My question is, when should you stop having baby showers? Just got another person, and they said if you had the previous, if you had a previous child, the same sex, you shouldn't be having a baby shower. But, that goes back to if you don't know what you're having, how should you handle that? I just think, sometimes we just go overboard with baby showers and things like that. But, just plan them and go ahead and get them done when it's up to you. But there's no right or wrong answer to the question. But go to our YouTube page. That's Knox Media Group, and make sure you leave your answers there. When do you think you should stop having baby showers? Because a lot of people don't know. You don't know, and these are our radio station is here. We want to have real life questions, real life answers, and we want to make sure you are involved. And in order for you to be involved, you can send us questions. You can DM us questions that you would like for us to ask on the radio. We don't call your name out. If you say, hey, I don't want you calling my name out or anything like that, we will not call your name out. But definitely make sure that you give us the information. Help us out. Be part of our listening audience every day. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor that the lunchtime show, a lot of people, they be like, I didn't realize there was a show, or they hear the name and they're like, I don't want to hear gospel. You know what? We talk about everything. We talk about life, because you know how sometimes life be lifing, and we want to make sure you are part of it. And we want to give solutions, give answers to the problems if there's a problem. Sometimes it's not a problem, because with this baby shower question, I don't think that's a problem. I just think it's a preference of someone else. Especially if you don't know, some people just think it's something you should be doing anyway. You should have baby showers, but you never know. But make sure you do that. Keep us informed on things going on in our community, because if you don't let us know, not all the time we will know. So make sure you do that. We got some other announcements coming up. I know we got a couple of health fairs coming up. It's a lot going on. But if you don't let us know, again, we won't be able to tell you. But make sure y'all keep following us on all of our social media platforms. That's Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Amazon Music, Twitch. And if you would like to be part of our listening audience, if you would like to be on one of our shows, call us, send us a message and let us know, hey, I want to talk about this or whatever. If you have a recipe ideas, whatever, because Mona the chef, she be wanting to cook. So just send us some. If you have that tea, send us the tea, and the church announcer, get it out. Yeah, but we want to just be part. We want to be part of your growing family from North Alabama to South Alabama, because you know how we do. our motto is love, unity, and diversity. And that's what we put out there. We want to make sure that everyone is involved that actually wants to be involved. But our main focus is let your business that you shop with or you patronize with, let them know that Knox Media Group is a 501c3. So anything that they donate to us will come back to them. So let them know that. So y'all come on, bring up those sponsorships, help us out. And that way we can keep doing things free, whether we're in the shows area or the Wiregrass area. We can continue to do things free for our community because that's how we keep it coming. So y'all make sure y'all do that. And that way we can keep things coming in and around our community. So y'all do that. And also go to our YouTube page and subscribe and leave comments. Leave your email address. I know a lot of people say, well, y'all don't do what you say. We do. Right now, we're letting you know we need 1,059 comments or 1,051 comments in order to have a winner. So we don't get those comments on those particular questions, we cannot give away. And that's just the rules. That's the rules to the game. So 1,059 or 1,051, and that way your question, that way you can be part of the winning. So y'all go ahead and do that. We got a lot going on. So, but y'all keep it locked in to the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama, and that's 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and the 105.9, the vibe, Dothan, Alabama. Happy birthday, Jeter Jones. I'm going to close out y'all with one of his songs, and then we're going to get back to some work. Y'all can call us for 360 Booth. You can call us for Your Life Remembered. And you can also call us if you got a good question you want us to ask. So, but make sure y'all go ahead and get your questions out there, your answers to the questions out there. And that way you too could be a winner. We're going to get up out of here, but y'all have a good day. Love on your people. Forgive your folks because you want somebody to forgive you. And we're going to get out of here. Thank you for tuning in to the baddest radio station again from North Alabama to South Alabama. And that's Knox Media Group. Bye.